welcome to the 519 Bowl. First time you guys have met at this league level.
It's the third annual 519 Bowl, this year featuring the Cambridge Lions and the Waterloo JrWarriors. The AAA U18 showdown between the two local rivals takes place Friday night at Warrior Field. The 519 Bowl is a three-game series across U14, U16, and U18. The organization that wins the most games will be crowned this year's champions. Hayden Busick is making his Lions debut after joining the team this season. He gets the start for Cambridge at quarterback. On the other side, the Warriors give the nod to signal caller Wesley Graham.
Always ready, let's go.
The players are buzzing as they hit the field to kick off the OSFL season. Opening drive for the Lions, Hayden Busick drops back and lofts it on the corner route to Liam Marsden, who hauls it in at the 24-yard line, and the Lions are in business early. On the next play, Busick fakes the handoff and uncorks a pass to Andrew Strasburger-Mello over the middle. He makes the grab before being taken down at the 2-yard line. And the Lions would make quick work of the goal-to-go situation as Brandon Riggin takes the handoff on first down. He follows his blocks into the end zone, and Cambridge grabs the early lead on the rushing score. Warriors opening possession now. Some nice blocking leads to first down yardage on the ground, but Cam Viveros meets the ball carrier and forces a fumble. Faraz Latif picks it up for Cambridge. He circles back looking for room before going down at the 30. On the ensuing possession, Lions in the red zone. Jackson Moores blitzes up the middle and forces Hayden Busick to step up. Busick spins out of one tackle, but Moores finishes off the sack. But on the next play, Busick takes it out of the shotgun and rolls right. He throws it to the back corner where Liam Smith boxes out the defender and makes a great adjustment for the touchdown grab. The Lions extend the lead. Warriors back with the ball now. Wesley Graham fakes the draw and delivers to Dean Tomlin. Tomlin makes the first man miss and bolts up the sideline before being taken down at the opposing 30-yard line. Moments later, Noah Murdoch takes the draw. He breaks a tackle in the backfield before rumbling into the secondary where he's finally tackled all the way down at the 1-yard line. Not long after, Waterloo runs play action as Liam Beckler leaks out behind the defense and Wesley Graham spots him for the touchdown. The Warriors cut the deficit to 14-7 through the first quarter. Second quarter, Warriors back on offense. Cambridge sends the blitz and Wesley Graham is forced to step up in the pocket where Jacob Davidson is there to wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. Warriors would be forced to try a field goal. The kick goes wide left and Cam Viveros is back to return it. Viveros hauls it in from deep in his end zone. He cuts left and finds some room. Viveros crosses the width of the field and darts up the near sideline all the way to midfield before cutting right into the middle. Bobby Chiliganis arrives to throw a block as Viveros is still going. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He puts the shoulder down and he's in. Cam Viveros has a 125-yard field goal return touchdown to extend the Cambridge lead. Later in the quarter, Lions back on offense. Hayden Busick twirls it to Alex Silva on the slant. He catches it in stride and goes into the end zone untouched for a 23-yard passing score. Lions back with the ball now. Hayden Busick locates Seth Nelson over the middle. Nelson bounces it outside, and he's off and running. He makes a man miss at midfield, and he's got nothing but grass ahead of him. Seth Nelson cuts to the middle at the 10, and he romps in for an 80-yard receiving touchdown. Warriors looking to strike back. Wesley Graham takes it out of the gun and lobs it up for Malachi Price. Price makes a nice adjustment, and he reels it in before muscling his way up to the 43-yard line. Moments later, the Lions defense responds as Evan Verdun rips around the edge and wraps up Wesley Graham for the sack. But the Warriors offense would not be deterred as Wesley Graham takes the snap and spins a pinpoint pass on the corner route to Malachi Price, who hauls it in for the 26-yard receiving score. On the ensuing kickoff, Emmanuel Affey reels it in at his own 10-yard line. He makes a couple men miss before picking up a head of steam. It's a foot race the rest of the way, and Emmanuel Affey will not be stopped as he races in for the 100-yard kickoff return touchdown. It's 42-14 Cambridge at halftime. Third quarter, Warriors with the ball. A deep pass over the middle is read all the way by Bobby Chiliganis. He reels in the interception before returning it all the way up to the opposing 40-yard line. Following the pick, Hayden Busick drops back. He tosses it over to the near sideline where Liam Marsden is all alone. He makes his way into the end zone for a 27-yard receiving score as Hayden Busick has his 4th passing touchdown. Fourth quarter now, one last big play for the Lions defense as this time it's Ignacio Ariba who gets around the edge and wraps up the quarterback. And that would do it as the Cambridge Lions open their season with a 49-14 victory over the Waterloo JrWarriors on Friday night. The U18 Lions squad claims a 1-0 lead in the best-of-3 5-1-9 Bowl series with games 2 and 3 on Saturday. After the game, Waterloo quarterback Wesley Graham is given the Warriors 5-1-9 Bowl MVP award. For Cambridge, it's Hayden Busick. Here's the Lions 5-1-9 Bowl MVP who is outstanding in his Cambridge debut.
I think we executed at a pretty high level. Receivers knew where to be in the right spots, and we weren't trying to get anything too intermediate down the field. We were just taking what the defense gave us, and it worked out for us. We were getting explosive plays off of it.
How do you rate your performance? Obviously, your Lions debut here. Did you feel comfortable out there, and how do you think it went?
I felt very comfortable. You know, it's all the preparation we do at practice that kind of makes me confident for our games. Like, I don't really have to do too much. I've put in the work throughout the week to the point where I can be confident on game day.
And that play wouldn't have been it without all the guys blocking for me, especially this guy right here. He made a great block down the line. I didn't think I was going to make it. I almost fell over. My legs were giving out, but this guy kept it going for me, and he kept the lane open. Lasco gave me a great block down the sideline. All 12 guys on the field just made that play special, so I got to give props to everyone else on that one.
How great was that play to see there, Bobby? Helping Cam get into the end zone there.
I mean, it was amazing, right? I saw him coming up the sideline, and he kept running, and then I saw him break open the space. I was like, damn, I got to get him in there, right? So, I saw him giving out a little bit near the end, but, I gave it my all at the end, blocked for him, and, got him in there.
How special is this win for you guys to win the first leg of the 5-1-9 Bowl, Cam?
It's great, but we just got to stay focused. Like, this is what we expected. We didn't expect anything less. If anything, we don't want them scoring any more points. We want to score more points next week. I mean, it's a high bar we set for ourselves, and we just want to come back next week and just do even better and just keep this going.
Well, it was just like a little whip-in play. I wasn't really expecting to get it, but there was space. He put it to me in stride, and I just saw grass. I saw my boys, Spencer and Liam, 2 phenomenal wrecks too, going up there blocking their asses off for me, so I knew I had to go in and go score for them.
A comment on Hayden Busick in his Lions debut, 4 touchdowns, just an impressive performance. What makes him so special, Seth?
He's just an absolute dog. Like, when I first met him, I knew he was going to be good. From the first winter practices we were doing and winter installs, I knew he was going to be the guy, and I'm just happy I can play with him.
Yeah, we did it as a team. We worked really hard together. We performed, and I think we showed Waterloo what AAA football's like.
You kind of come in with a new quarterback, younger offense outside of our guys up front, right? And he handles the situation perfectly. A game that's big for the program, right? Kind of an emotional game, being kind of the local rivalry, right? He's able to handle that. He's able to lead the offense, make it efficient, right? Be able to keep himself under control, And so he just did a great job finding receivers open, right? Throwing them open, making sure that we got the points on the board that we needed to get. As for Cam, we kind of looked at that this week, right? How can we get that return going? And he just made a great play, right? Couple great blocks that got him set up. Bobby, Eri, Lasco all had great blocks in that return, but it was all, Cam being able to find that lane, making a play, really proud of him.